Right, so the next question is an interesting one. How do I handle my jet lag better? Jet lag, a bigger problem for people traveling from the US to South Africa, traveling east, and less of a problem when you travel back west. So my advice that I give to people who are coming from the US to South Africa is, firstly, the week before you travel, sleep well, sleep enough. The newest research is showing us that 8.5 is the new 8, or meaning that you should be in bed for 8.5 hours, and hopefully you'll sleep 7.4 of that time. That differs for everybody. You may need less sleep than that, but sleep your optimal time, and while you're at it, try to go to bed a little bit earlier every night and try to get up a little bit earlier every morning. That just makes the impact of the jet lag so much less. And then during the flight, as you get on the airplane, set your watch to local Johannesburg time, so that you can start managing your meal times and your sleep time, that you force it into the new time zone as quickly as possible. Another thing is hydration. Hydration is very important on an airplane. The cabin obviously is now pressurized, but it's also heavily air conditioned. So the humidity inside an aircraft is usually what causes people to get sick afterwards, because it's much easier to dehydrate. I usually tell my clients, drink enough water so that you go to the loo at least every 2.5 hours. Then you know that you're having enough water and you're actually moving around as well, because moving around is also very important. Try to restrict alcohol, try to restrict caffeine, things that will mess around with your neurochemistry. And then obviously taking a sleeping tablet will help you when you're not here in South Africa. You can also take melatonin. Melatonin, I think some of you probably have heard of melatonin. It's the sleep hormone. You can actually take it on the flight. And what some people do to force the new circadian rhythm is to take melatonin at the time where they would have now gone to bed. So, here in South Africa. And then when you're in South Africa, then you take it every night for the first few nights just to help you. What other people do is they take sleeping tablets like Ambien, Lunesta, or one of those that you would have to get a script from your doctor for, and maybe just come with that. And then the first few nights that you're in South Africa, maybe just try to do that. And then when you do arrive, I've made a few notes here, and I can send you this list, but try to sleep at local night time. So resist the urge to sleep for long at other times. You can take an afternoon nap, but try to limit the duration of that nap, maybe 30 to 40 minutes. Go to bed at the same time every night. Eat when it's time to eat, not necessarily just when you're hungry. And expose yourself to sunlight when it is sunlight, obviously, and exercise, and try to consume your caffeinated drinks early in the morning and not late in the afternoon, and then use your sleeping tablets as required.